Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about old souls. All old souls are affected by this strange science. So when it comes to the knowledge of old souls are souls who've been through a lot. And many of the souls are present right now because of their knowledge, because of their wisdom. And many people who have been through many lifetimes, who hold within a lot of this ancient wisdom, are waking up right now. And there are signs that you can notice that you are the old soul. And usually, if you are like that, you will feel, or you will find a hard time adapting yourself to the present culture, as it is losing its values, its principles, and it's quite a sign of this present age, which is falling apart and slowly giving birth to a new age, which begins with a renewed acknowledgement of important principles, important virtues, important values that reminds us and helps us to embody the truth of life, the wisdom of life. And the first sign that you are such a soul is that you are a big thinker, that you can easily envision great ideas that can be helpful for society, that can bring some real value and incredible insights to these present times. And usually you have innovative solutions when it comes to certain problems. If you're like that, you're most probably an old soul. The second sign may be that you've been mature even at a young age, which usually can show in advanced emotional intelligence. Like, you can read emotions so easily, you can understand emotions, you can express emotions easily. You have a unique perspective, and you were always like that. Like, maybe your parents most probably said that you were a different one. It often happens like that. I often hear stories about parents, about their kids, like they brought them to a piano class, and for the first time they were playing like masters. I've heard so many stories like that, and it happens, soul is carrying knowledge from the past. And sometimes those advanced souls, they just need to be at the right place at the right time, and they will be able to express what they already hold within. So pay attention to that. It is happening to many kids right now. Many kids are here right at this time, actually really, really old souls. And if you really pay attention to how they are behaving, you will notice that they are different ones, and they are really, really valuable for this time. The third sign is that you enjoy self-actualization. What does it mean? It means that you love personal growth. You love reflecting on your past because you want to learn from your own mistakes. You want to grow from your past mistakes so you can master yourself, so you can master your mindset, you can master your emotions, you can master your behaviors. So you can actually live a life you want to live. You can actually go after your dreams because you know that this is your purpose. You know that you have to do it. If that's you, you're an old soul. You're not here for entertainment. You're not here to just do what everybody is doing. You're here because you want to fully actualize your potential. If that's you, you're an old soul. The fourth sign is that you seek wisdom over anything. You seek wisdom over anything, and this one is really, really big. Usually it signifies a priority for knowledge and learning. You want to learn, because what is wisdom? Wisdom is, one way to describe wisdom is seeing lesson in whatever you've been through. Those who are the wisest are those who've been through the most, right? Through the beautiful stuff and through the ugly stuff. But they haven't looked at ugly stuff as something negative. They've looked at it as something to learn from, as something to grow through, right? Like the rose that grows through the concrete, a painting I've created. This is a symbol of a journey of a wise man or woman. And if you feel like that, you seek wisdom over anything. It doesn't mean that you don't care about money, you don't care about material things. Sure, you care about it because you need it. At the present time, the system still runs on money, so we need that. But the main priority is always on learning, always on education, always on wisdom, always on growth. And even when you get yourself into business, into a certain career or certain whatever you want to do and actualize, it's usually around wisdom. Like, you want to be a messenger, you feel like being an artist with a message, you feel like being an athlete who is a great example of how to live a healthy lifestyle. You're not there just to show your success, you're there to be a good example. Like, if you're a certain leader, you're leading by heart. If you are a boss of a certain company or running a certain company, you really want to be a good example there for workers. You want to be there for others. You want to support others. If you're working in any kind of an area where whatever is happening, you always want to be there helpful for others. You can be a nurse, you can be a doctor, you can be a scientist. You are led by heart. And if that's you, you're an old soul. You know what this life is all about. It's about enlightenment, it's about help, it's about support, it's about connection. If you feel that, you're an old soul and you're waking up right now to that power. And the most beautiful thing about that is seeing other people waking up to this. The fifth sign is that you value what's important in life. And usually it suggests a focus on meaningful relationships and experiences. And of course, whatever that is important to you in life. Sometimes simplicity, sometimes loving moments that are happening. Doesn't matter if they're the way we wanted them or the way that are teaching us something. You just love what is happening because you know it's for the highest possible good of your growth. And if you value what's important in life, when we look around ourselves, we notice that it's not a common thing. It's not common to value what's important, right? Some people are valuing certain material things because they hope that once they get them, they will be accepted by the society, right? But it's not for you. You know that life is much bigger than that. If you know that, if that's you, you're an old soul. The sixth sign is that you are more introverted and you prefer solitary activities and feel more energized in quiet settings. Is that you? Like, you don't need much crowded places because the energy there is not really good. It would be good if people would be kind of connected with life, then energy would be awesome, but unfortunately we are not there yet. So if you feel like that, you're an old soul. And what I think that is really important about being an introvert is to gain a skill of self-expression, because I think that introverts are the most precious people because they know how to be fulfilled in solitude. And that is something that is really important in nowadays society, where everybody is seeking distraction because people feel so uncomfortable being alone, so uncomfortable being in quietness. And those who love solitude, they just feel comfortable being alone. They just feel completely okay being in quiet settings. Like, you go on the beach and you can be there for hours. You go into the forest and you can just walk there for hours. If that's you, I really want to encourage you to express what you're experiencing or what it is allowing you to do. If possible, find a way or write about it or build a platform where you can expressing your lessons, because they're really valuable and they're really important. So think about it. The seventh sign you may be an old soul is that you are by heart really genuine, and you've been always like that, sincere, honest, and authentic. In any kind of interaction, you've been always authentic. You are not like trying to be like somebody else. Maybe for a short period of time when you were younger and you've been kind of learning from the society, but it never felt okay, it never felt natural. If that's you, you are an old soul, my friend. Don't think like you're crazy. Don't think that there's something wrong with you, because how often I receive messages from people saying, hey, thank you so much for talking about these things, because for my whole life I thought that I'm the weird one, that I'm the broken one, but now I see that actually there's many people like that. Actually, I always knew that I'm kinda special, not in any egoistic way, but the way that society is going is just not for me. I don't want to hang with people in bars and talk about the latest success in certain sports teams. I'm not for that. I want to talk about our potential. I want to talk about what's possible. I want to talk about my dreams, my goals, my inspirations. But not many people are down for that, so I feel like I'm the weird one. It happens sometimes. I want to let you know that once you become really comfortable in your own uniqueness, you will attract towards yourself people who resonate with that. But sometimes to build what will allow us to live a life of our dreams, we have to be in solitude. We have to kind of become ghosts, and truly start building that life out of nothing. Maybe disappear for a certain period of time from people you're usually hanging with, maybe from your family members, and start building your life. Most people will never understand that, but once you will have some results, they will say, oh, you had luck, or oh, that's incredible, how have you done it? It always happens like that, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that you start appreciating your uniqueness, you start appreciating your senses, maybe your sensitivity, your dreams, your incredible creative capacities, and you start following that. We need awakened souls. We need you. We need anyone who is the different one in this society, because the culture has lost its core, and in order to build a new culture that is based in truth, based in self-knowledge, based in creativity, in enthusiasm for life, passion for creation, we need to become those kind of examples, and old souls are the ones that will be leaders of the new earth. So to all of you who are waking up right now, celebrate yourself, because you are a gift. My friends, if you're wondering, well, what to do with all of that, sometimes people say, yeah, I am like that, but what to do with all of that? Well, follow your senses, and recognize what you've been ignoring about yourself just because somebody told you that it's weird, or that it's wrong, or that it's unacceptable, or that it's impossible. And start questioning those programs, because they're false. And most people are just following what other people are following. And blind is leading the blind into the bottom, right? And at some point, somebody needs to wake up and say, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And maybe that's you in your community or in your family. It's not about pushing anything, it's not about forcing anything, but it's about self-awakening, recognizing, well, I don't want to live my life that way anymore. It's not for me. I want to live how it was destined for me to live to the fullest, to be the creator, to be creative about the future. Don't think like, oh, this is my destiny. Think about, I'm creating my destiny. Don't think about, well, I hope this will happen. Think about, I will make this happen. Don't think about, oh, I wish I will meet the right person that will support me. Think about, I will support myself, and when I will embrace the dream that is bigger than myself, I will meet the right people that will unite together, and together we will brainstorm and find solutions that are bigger than myself. And you know you can do it. So my friends, I hope you found something valuable today. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Stay true to yourself, stay creative, and stay magnificent as you are. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in our Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. The link is in the description of this video, where you can find the prints of my art, original paintings, some guided meditations, and some other things. Go there and check it out. Thank you so much. Till next time, one love.